South Carolina's seafood industry is a cornerstone of our coastal identity and economy, but it's facing a variety of challenges. That's where the SC Commercial Seafood Apprenticeship Program is stepping in. Let's welcome Pete Cornack, an instructor and mariculturist at Cape Island Clam Farm, and Becca Bennett, a recent graduate of the program. I want to thank you two so much for being here with us today. And Pete, can you give us a little background on the program and why it got started in the first place?
Yeah, Taylor. Well, as you're well aware, we are growing here in the Low Country, and we're losing a lot of our waterfront access for our commercial fisheries. And we're looking to try and bolster our commercial seafood industry here in South Carolina, and we really need to get the next generation involved, and we really need to preserve our heritage here. So we're trying to train up the next generation of professional seafood personnel.
And Becca, you are one of those.
Yes.
So when did you graduate from the program?
I graduated in May of this year from the program.
Okay, and what drew you to the seafood industry?
So I grew up in the Low Country, and growing up I've kind of seen what Pete has said. Our waterfronts are disappearing. We're being commercialized and industrialized, but we're losing the core of the Low Country, which would be our seafood industries. And so I was interested in seeing what I could do to help mitigate that.
And Pete, can you kind of lay out this program for us and what it looks like?
Yeah, sure. So we do a 30-day program. We have 12 students that we take through the whole training program. We provide housing, food. They get paid $1,000 stipend at the end of the program upon completion. We run them through a variety of fisheries. We take them out in boats, clam farming, shrimping, wild harvest oysters. So we try to give them a good variety of what goes on in the Low Country here seafood-wise and prepare them to be part of that new workforce.
And I'm sure that they're making such great connections in this program, but afterwards, do you guys still help out with job placement?
Yes, we do job placement, and if anybody is in the Low Country needs qualified personnel, come talk to us, because that's what we're all about, and we really need to get these kids placed.
So Becca, you graduated in May, so what are you doing now?
Right now I work part-time on 2 different boats. One of them is off the same docks that the shrimp boats run off in McClellanville, but I'm not working on a shrimp boat right now. But I have plans in the future to kind of hopefully start my own business in the next couple of years and get that going.
How exciting. What was your favorite part about the program?
I think my favorite part about the program was, well, first and foremost was learning about all the safety things that you need to know when you're working on a boat. I've worked on boats for a few years now, and I think it's critical for people who are starting the industry to know that first and foremost is your foundation. But I think my second favorite part was the mariculture with Pete. I mean, I really loved looking at the clam farms and the oyster farms, especially with Low Country oysters. And yeah, I just thought it was really interesting, and it was part of the industry that I really had not even thought about.
Yeah, and you're one of 12. Okay, so how does the application process look like?
You could just go right online, Commercial Seafood Apprenticeship Program on Facebook, and set up the application. 18 to 35 is probably our optimal range, 20 to 35. We want young people to get into it. But if you're really passionate about it, come on, put an application in and talk to somebody. So, yeah.
And now, as an instructor, what is your favorite part about being a part of this program?
Oh man, it was taking the kids out in the water. I mean, just getting them out there, hands on, rolling stuff out. Becca was great. I mean, we had them all up neck deep in wetsuits, rolling out clam bags, harvesting clams, grading clams. Just to see the enthusiasm, you know, and just to really know that you're making a difference in people's lives.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Well, thank you both so much for being here. The next round is May 5th through the 30th. We will put the website down below. The program is free. All you got to do is apply. Thank you both again so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor.
We're back after this.